arrangement.
Yes. Salutations and solicitations.
Howdy.
All right, so I nearly killed everyone a few times.
Yep. TPK. TPK.
Yay!
Not even close over here.
Well, we
yeah, it's
have
like
Not about accuracy.
I was fine.
we have to save the main performance for last. I mean, come on, you've already got what, 2 cults that you're now leading?
Or at least
One
have
I'm kind of
charge over.
leading half-assed.
one follows Yath, the other one follows Turtle. Man,
And they don't really
Yeah.
follow me. I
Total
just kind of
yath.
work for them. Fire guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kind of like I'm a number 2, you know?
yeah, duty.
Hey.
So, you made your way back. Respect suffered some exhaustion, and then she didn't. Fell on
I
a
took a
cliff,
nap.
but didn't. retconned.
Yeah. I know we didn't retcon the falling. No, I guess we kind of counted that I did fall, but then I was like, oh wait, no, I'm okay. I just took a
Wait a
nap.
sec, I did the math wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
fine.
fell, I just didn't take the damage.
Just pretended.
Hashtag YOLO.
We half retconned.
And then everybody got to meet Roland's ex.
Yeah, that was ooh.
So much fun.
Bit of a clinger.
This close to having Roland turn to the dark side. Oathbreaker
Yeah,
Paladin.
Yep.
and of course that was my favorite number of 4 being rolled
4.
there.
And yeah, smooth talking. Got everyone out of a lot of hot water through encounters. So
Smooth
you
talking
guys made
lisp.
it. Smooth talking with a lisp.
Smooth.
Hey man, anything's
talker.
possible in D&D. Yeah, you guys made it back safely to the farm. Your 3 escort buddies did not perish, so hey, good on you for that.
Except for the dude who he left in the cave, because well, he was I don't know, he was stuck in some pretty hard places.
He was blown away.
Don't worry, guys. His stuff will live on in my pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
He was pinned at the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very pressing matter.
Oh.
So you guys made it back to Red Larch, to your little farmhouse, Star Chaser Farms.
Look at the sign with a little bit more.
More scrutiny.
Might want to change that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to talk to some contractors to change that up. Maybe get a different coat of paint on it.
It's Lily's place.
Yeah,
Here
Lily
you
does
go.
technically own it.
I don't care what you call it, anyways. Nope.
Hey, yeah, you got a spare fireball for the sign?
I cast fist. Bam.
I'll burn what I want to burn.
Oh no, Neeps, don't chew on that. Oh, I don't know how he got that sign.
How did he get that high?
Jumped? I don't.
Like, he can leap.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
There's
hanging from the
turnips there.
sign.
Land shark.
Yeah. Land shark. Shark. All right. So yeah, you guys rest up. That's a point of exhaustion gone for respect.
Hey, now I only have 1.
Yay.
Yay. However, Roland, that first night you have some really bad dreams. You know.
No doubt of that.
Now
And
you
you
realize
swear.
you're really, really far behind on your payment for your daughter.
There's suddenly invoices stuffed into the mailbox. It's like, you've missed your payment. And these have been accumulating for over 500 years.
I'm a deadbeat dad, oh god.
I'm no longer a paladin. I am an oathbreaker.
Lily, no shit. No pity.
At some point in the night, you have a dream where you picture a hooded figure standing over your bed and just cursing your name. And it is Celeste's voice that you hear. You wake up in a cold sweat to find your promise ring on the foot of the bed, on the footboard, as well as a bloody handprint.
Oh shit!
I'm surprised that she didn't end me right there.
Oh, she wants to make it painful.
Yeah, I wanted to make you suffer.
It just means she likes the bed because she put a ring.
She put a ring on. And
have a talk.
Respect. When you wake up, in your mind you hear, "Just a taste of my power."
Mm.
And there is a bloody handprint on your egos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Respect
contract
made
made.
an almost deal with the
I
devil.
forgot about that.
Hello.
That's right. That's mommy.
We have our co-host DM on scene.
No, sweet. We're streaming right now, so no. Baby attack. All right. One sec here. Technical difficulties.
It's okay. We need to lighten the
Alright.
mood here.
Bloody head.
Bloody handprint.
Oh,
And you know when you wake up and you hear that voice and you see the handprint on your suit of armor, you hear your friend Egos's voice come from inside the armor. Respect? Are you okay?
Egos, is that you, darling?
I'm right here.
Go walk up to the suit of armor in here.
Yes, you're looking right
This
at
is
me.
FMA now.
we've got some correlation happening here.
If I lose an arm and a leg, we're gonna get sued.
Then we got too far.
Nobody watches. They'll never know.
Jeez, they'll never know.
We can copyright strike all the stuff we want. Nobody's paying attention. Anonymity.
How have you been?
I don't know.
Quickly, like, slight pinch, like, is this a dream? Am I going crazy?
The pinch is an ouch. Yes, you feel it. You're awake. Egos tells you that the last thing he remembers was a bright light and searing heat, and then he woke up here.
Yes, I will. There's there's a lot to fill you in on. Did not expect to have this conversation. Ever.
I can't feel my toes.
Or my
Yes,
fingers.
it's very hard to find pieces of toe stuff.
Toe warmer.
Give me just one moment. And she's just gonna step outside and be like, "What the?"
Just to freak out.
She has to do a Cinder check for. Wait, hold on, just ability checks.
Rolling with advantage.
I'm like, I'm checking this time. Oh yeah, she does not hide it nearly as well as my other Cinderay characters.
You have a type.
You must
Walk back
find
in.
inner peace.
Inner peace. Inner. Oh, it's not working.
Mm-mm.
So, how have you been?
Well, I don't know. What happened?
I'm going to start saying it. I'm very sorry.
Start.
Which for her is like that she said sorry. She never says sorry. So, you know how we met so I could show you the construct that I was working on? There was a slight miscalculation, a hiccup, and
An explosion.
Whoops.
Is that what he said, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like he's just sort of remembering.
And well, I've perfected it now. And you're clearly you're in it.
What?
You're in my construct, darling. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of half made a deal with an eldritch evil god or something. I hadn't said yes or no, but clearly he's giving me prepayment.
You did what?
I did not say yes or
don't
no. It was
worry.
entirely just a maybe. But he did say that he would bring you back if I helped him destroy the world partially. I'd bring a thing. I wasn't going to, but
Egos goes stomping off to look for a mirror. Everyone else in the house, all you hear is like the clanking of the armor is like frantically moving around the place. So it's safe to say everyone's probably awake now.
Well, I was awake long beforehand. I'm covered in cold sweat.
Holding the ring slicked with blood.
Yeah, deep in Roland's mind, it's like, well, I kind of know where this is leading me to.
I slept great.
No problems.
Like a baby turtle.
No issues.
I'm not wearing the turtle costume anymore. That's not comfortable.
Well, Roland will go investigate. He's still in his sleepwear, so probably just some breeches and just nothing else on top. So he's looking around for this suit of armor or the sound of suit of armor walking around the farmhouse.
Yeah, and you come out of your room, you come face to face with, Egos, as, Respect has created the same kind of suit of armor. However, this time it actually talks to you and says, "Who the hell are you? Where am I?"
He goes, I didn't. Wait, has Respect done something different to you?
Respect follows out. Oh, good. We're already meeting everyone. This is absolute pleasure. Good morning, Roland.
Morning, Respect. Is everything okay?
You look absolutely exhausted.
Is that the famous bard Yath?
God.
Yeah? Yath just assumed the clanging was somebody making breakfast.
Lily's at it again.
Eating eggshells again.
He's trying his best.
And I will say that this is probably the most out of control and unkempt Respect has looked since you met her. Even when she was exhausted, it was still melodrama. Oh, I'm so tired, but I'm too cool to let you know.
Yeah, she had an air of indefatigability, but now she's disheveled and everything wide-eyed. It's
yes, it's entirely you can tell there's an underlying panic, even though she's trying to hide it.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Roland has a bloody ring in his hand, so
That's new.
yes. We'll deal with that when we get to it.
Same for this. Pointing at the armor, and he goes, "Darling, let's head this way and away from everyone else."
So you're telling me there's no breakfast yet?
I'm afraid not yet. We're going to have to make it ourselves.
Lily's making toast.
Tompkins knocks on the front door. He's got a basket full of pumpkin muffins.
Mm.
I'll just cut bread with Tinder Strike. That'll make toast for you.
Practically
the toasting
what
knife.
That's practically
You start
what Lee
putting
did.
bread on your beak. And just...
Oh no, all our frying pans are broken.
Quick, yeah. Assume the position.
I just eat raw food and it cooks in my mouth.
Sushi will never be the same for you again.
Oh.
Or ice cream.
Water.
Like when Homer eats the
Monster.
hot pepper and then tries to eat the ice cream and it melts before it gets to his tongue.
Shortly after sunrise, the day after you've arrived at town, you hear a commotion outside. Someone shouts, "Hey, stop that!" A moment later, a voice breaks into a low, strange chanting.
Oh. Insert dramatic cue.
Dramatic sigh from Lily.
It's like, not again.
Just like some toast about to go in your mouth, and you're like,
It's actually like really good toast. It's like perfectly golden. There's butter. He's got a bit of jelly on there, and he just puts down, goes outside.
I'm gonna eat that toast.
Touch my toast, I'll pluck every single feather off your body.
There's a few peck marks missing from it.
Uh-oh.
Chaotic.
It was Neeps.
It was Neeps. Just did it so delicately.
Yeah, Lily goes outside to check out the commotion.
All right, feel free to move your tokens on the map there.
Zoom out to where we are.
To the farm.
All the
To
way
the
over there.
farm. You can see several strangely dressed people standing in the street. One who looks like a priest chants as the others open a large box engraved with a recurring elemental symbol. Inside, a magical orb resembling a crystal ball pulses and thrums with power. The priest holds it aloft and continues to chant while the others kneel before it. The person in the middle is wearing a long robe that looks like it's almost just like stone. Moving stone.
Lily's gonna take out his short. Actually, no. Lily's just gonna fire a radiant sunbolt right at the orb.
Okay, go for it. Cool. You hit the orb, and the man in the robe chuckles and says, "You've only sped up the process." Marlos Unrail sends his regards, and the orb explodes.
Lovely.
No.
As it explodes, it actually kills all of the people there. And the earth begins to shake violently.
Awesome.
I'm gonna eat that toast.
Hey, you gotta make sure you're well equipped for the apocalypse, right?
All right.
And then I'll go.
So,
what the hell?
Yeah. So the epicenter of the earthquake is right here.
Excellent.
What the hell with that?
So Moving now is difficult terrain as everything is shaking around you,
Mm-hmm.
Suckers.
and some fissures start to open up.
Awesome.
Something tells me the Earth cult do what they needed to do.
Several of the buildings collapse, and you hear people screaming all throughout the town. Can I get a dexterity save from Lily Roland? And I'm assuming Yath's just flying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dexterity is my best saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh no.
See, I told you guys, dexterity is my best saving throw.
So good.
Okay, so
Ah, not bad.
Is Yath gonna let another one slip between his grasp?
All I just have in my head is under pressure, coming down me, coming down you.
so a fissure opens up right down the road. It's 10 feet wide, 10 feet deep.
Oh, that's it?
Yay!
You can climb that.
Whoa.
Lily, you managed to snag the ledge as you fall. Roland, you take 2 points of damage as you hit the bottom and kind of like sprain your ankle.
Ankle!
Ow! Right in the ankles.
Ah,
And
my only
respect.
weakness.
The shaking has reached the farm. You're actually seeing some of the crops actually like pop out of the ground from the violent shaking. The farmhouse stays up. The farm sign falls over.
Of course it does.
Dude, that's the
Parma.
trouble. That
Um, the shaking goes on for about 10 minutes. Yeah, more buildings fall, more fissures open.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a strength check from Lily to see if you can get back up? Okay. And Roland to try and scramble out of this crag because you have a feeling it might close as well given all the shaking.
All right, so strength check as well.
Yes, please.
All right, come on.
Yeah, you scramble your way up.
While going, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, yeah. Pain. Focus on the pain.
It's a test. It's always been a test. Fuck the tests.
I never liked tests to begin with.
I'm dropping out, man.
I'm flunking as a paladin, baby.
I'm gonna be a bard.
Bards always get the best rap.
Let's not make him the bard. None of us are suited to be bards except for Yath.
Bard supreme.
We can't
So what do
steal
you?
thunder. I mean, come on.
What do the three of you do now that you're free of the crag?
I guess I'm maybe go towards where the epicenter was. Maybe see if I can find any remnants of what was done, or I'm limited. I don't really have any magical skills, but I can maybe do an Arcana check or something.
I'm gonna ask these guys, what's thinking?
Ba-da-ba.
What's going on here?
We'll discuss that later. We first need to see if we can save any lives.
So it's still shaking a bit right now. The 10 minutes haven't gone up yet. So it's very unstable walking over here. You're kind of shaking and whatnot. You see that when the orb exploded, it sent shards of rock and glass, and it killed all of the. It actually caused a physical explosion here that basically caused the earthquake to go off. You guys can go Arcana checks if you want.
Let's take a look.
I guess if there's any of the bodies that haven't maybe been moved or shifted, maybe have a look there.
Okay. So the four on the outset were the same. They wore the same outfits as the monks that you met in Sacred Stone Monastery.
Okay.
The two inner fellows were wearing. They wear armor that is made of stone, and then the priest who had a robe with basically looked like flexible stone kind of thing. Yath is the only one who knows that. Hey, that was a devastation orb. I can make those things.
I
But mine are
guess.
Oh.
fire.
Oh. Guys, that was a devastation orb. One of stone properties.
So it would seem. Hmm. How do you know?
I've heard some songs about them.
Deception.
Okay.
Deception versus perception.
Isn't it insight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Never
Fall
mind.
for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Yep, totally falls for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
The bard in charge.
Right?
Why would Yath ever lie to us? I mean, come on, he's Yath.
Yeah, and so the earthquakes have stopped now. It's all stopped shaking, but the damage is done. It's pretty substantial.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no doubt of that.
I only ever heard about them before, but seems like they got their name properly.
Would seem.
Quite.
After that, Lily's gonna try and go about to some of maybe the more really destroyed houses and see if he can start calling for people. Is everybody okay? Looking for, in essence, anybody who might be in trouble.
Yeah, and the townspeople are all pouring out, kind of helping out, helping to pull people from wreckage and whatnot. You guys are able to rescue one of the priests from the All Faith Shrine. It was pinned under some rubble. Actually, one of the priests was pinned under the statue of their god.
Oh. Jeez.
The irony.
What the twist?
The fissures have closed up. However, the streets are all uneven now, and it's nothing's on fire, thankfully. But
Yes.
yeah,
Give
the day's still young.
Always a bonus.
Don't worry, I'll save you. Summons fire elemental.
Oh.
It's a helping hand. Invisible servant.
Yeah, so you don't really find much else on the Bodets, their
Okay.
weapons and whatnot, or
Basically just completely annihilated.
yeah.
Okay. Just wasn't sure if there's any letters or any of that kind of stuff, but it's pretty obvious where they came from, so he's not
Yeah. Well, you think these guys were sent out with a singular purpose to go out, use the orb and die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kamikaze sacrifice.
Well, looks like we have an invitation from the Earth cultists.
I didn't get
Very
one.
much so. I don't think they were trying to personalize them.
Then again, I didn't look to see if there was any mail for me.
Do you want to go check the mailbox?
Letter in the mailbox.
You should go check the mail. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Oh, exciting.
We'll take care of things here.
We won't wait.
I burn the mail.
Oh!
So I eat the mail.
You'll never know.
Technically speaking, it should be.
Just stuff it in there. Yeah, there is a letter in your mailbox.
Oh, great.
It reads, "Dear meddlesome adventurers,
Wow.
by now, my compatriot in the Earth cult has sent his fools to do their destruction upon your town, while my brave men are off to destroy the town of Bellard. This is what you get for interfering in businesses that are not any of yours." And it's signed Gar Shatterkeel.
Ooh. Well, Lily's making his way back once things are sort of helped as much as they can.
Making my way back home.
Guys, check it out. I got my invitation.
Oh God.
I show Lily the letter.
More face palming for Lily and just the proud.
It even says where the party is.
There would have to be fucking mail. Can't just. Ugh. Cool. Can I read it?
Also, it seems in the earthquake that your toast was lost.
That's just the straw that breaks. Yep.
Lily's just
Lily's
like
on.
blinking at you, staring. It's just like
There's
I
like
don't know
jam
why I
on my
bother.
beak.
Singed jam.
Yep.
Why does it
It's
smell
just
like burning
burnt off.
strawberries?
Caramelized jam now, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I read it?
Yeah, I pass it to you.
Cool. Yeah, he takes a glance over it, and whenever Roland gets back, he relays said information to him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you guys already
Yeah,
got your
Roland, yeah.
invitation.
We did. We just wanted to see yours to make sure it was going to the same place. You never know, they could be tricksy.
I feel like you guys weren't invited and you're trying to tag along with a celebrity.
Yeah, sure. That's it. You
Yes,
totally caught me.
exactly.
I'm 100%.
That is entirely the
Absolutely.
case. We are jealous
Mhm.
of your star performances,
That
young.
guy wouldn't
We are
go as far.
desperately in need to be in your presence.
That's awesome. I've never had an entourage before.
I wouldn't go as far as jealous, but pitying maybe.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yes, we have the honor of being your entourage to this grand assembly.
Well, do
I can't quite hear you over there, Roland.
You're so far
It's so
away.
far away.
Just hear these little shout lines happening in the ruin of the town.
What are
Respect
you
is
even
basic.
saying?
Yeah.
Um,
She's trying to figure out what the hell to do with this whole situation. To be honest, actually, let me.
You're also at full health again, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she did notice the earthquake.
Well, let's go get dressed up.
all right.
Roland's still in his PJs.
It's a time for action, not a time for
Gotcha.
battle.
I mean, at least they look more distinguished than the Talons.
Oh, yeah, I would say that. Though the man can rock those PJs.
Yep, we can. Lily's probably going to go and look for Respect then, since they're all kind of going to want to go out. He sort of does want to check on her because he does know that she was suffering from serious exhaustion. And he doesn't want to head out unless she is at top-notch capacity.
Okay, it's not hard to find her. Pacing by the well.
Respect. Just Lily calls
Yes?
out for her.
Hmm?
How are you
Another-
feeling this morning?
You can tell she is not doing okay.
Lily like just perks a
She
single
still
brow.
looks very, very tired, and you can tell she is scatterbrained right now. Oh, I'm doing absolutely fine.
I like that you're at least trying to lie about it, but it's okay if you're not. There was a bit of a thing that happened in town. Short of it, Earth cultists, and it's kind of like an invitation. So that's probably going to be our next course of action if you want to join. But if you do, I think perhaps you should rest more, get over what you're feeling, because I don't think it'd be fair to you to even take you on a mission in your current state. He just looks you up and down.
Yeah, she's still also in her PJs,
Yeah.
which leave very little to the imagination.
Lily's doing his best just to look at you in the eyes, so.
Yes, some more rest would probably be very helpful, and I'd be a bit more. I'd be able to assist more in stopping the Earth cult for sure.
More composed.
Has my
Less.
suit of armor said anything to you this morning?
You mean egos?
Yes.
No.
Okay, good.
I didn't think it could talk.
It
As
can.
as you
It
say that,
says.
Egos comes out the front door and says, "My arm fell off. What the hell?"
I
He's holding his arm in one hand and in the other arm, like shaking it around, like, "What is going on?"
Lily actually kind of like does a really like nervous laugh. What the fuck is that? I didn't know he could talk.
Neither could
neither
I.
did I.
Oh, so this is
Very.
new.
Very much so.
You guys can roll a perception check.
I'm guessing them to notice the hand.
Yeah.
The bloody handprint.
Yeah, Lily, you definitely notice the big red blood handprint on its chest. So do you, Roland? And
Laser eyes.
that also holds meaning because you saw the same handprint on your footboard there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Roland like he just finds it instantly and knows what it means. Or Lily's like, okay, bloody handprint, cool. We deal with things that die. Shrug.
It's foreboding.
You might not have gotten clean yet.
So now the big question: does Yath notice
Yath is inside getting ready for his invitation to his ball.
it?
He's like, sorry guys, I'm too busy.
He's putting on the silver mankini, plucking out his
Oh,
ruffled
man.
feathers.
Fluffing them up.
Yeah.
Preening.
Straighten them all
Preening a
out. Yeah.
little.
He's a bird bath. His steam going off
Dirt bath
everywhere.
rolls around in the garden.
Oh my god.
It,
Yep.
Well, it has I believe something in the last cult area that we went to had an effect on him, and yes, Eos is alive now, and that's new.
Very much so.
Lily just looks to Roll and goes, "Does this have anything to do with your crazy ex?"
It probably does, because there was a very similar handprint in my bedroom as I woke up on another nightmare.
What?
Oh, good, you noticed that.
Oh
Do
god.
tell.
Go to
That's
explain the
funny.
nightmare
Oh
that happened.
no. We don't need to know about someone breaking into the house and leaving foreboding handprints and things on. Yeah, that's awful. That sounds terrible. Yeah. Let's just rest up, you respect, and you can figure out maybe what's going on with Egos and go from there.
Agreed.
Yath comes downstairs in his silver mankini already, all gussied up.
I'm ready.
You see,
I'm
as
going
you
to
go
get
by,
some
Respect
breakfast.
grabs the hand and walks by, dragging Egos by the other hand upstairs.
I'm gonna go get some breakfast. And Lily goes to the kitchen.
Breakfast.
Yep, and it's definitely your toast. The plate. There's no toast there. It's gone.
Truly the worst loss of the day.
Yep.
Fiend
mess
could have
with
done this.
Don't mess with the man's breakfast. Nope. Just goes and makes some more toast.
All right. What is the plan?
Assuming to rest up for enough days that respect is at full capacity.
Technically, if you guys were willing to leave at like later in the day, I just need 8 hours sleep, right?
Yeah, a long rest. So,
Mhm.
Okay.
you know,
It's gonna reattach Egos' arm,
Probably
sit
the
him
next,
down,
maybe the next
say,
morning.
I'm going to take a nap. Do not leave this room. I will explain everything when I'm not this time.
All right. No sooner that you fall asleep, he gets up and goes downstairs.
You
And he
never did
starts
get
talking with your companions as to, figure out where he is and what's going on. And
Yeah.
he'll
Roland
tell
was still.
you he'll tell you guys about he was
No,
last thing he
let me
remembers
tell
he was
some
caught in an
embarrassing
explosion.
stories.
Mhm.
He went to school with Respect and remembers her awkward phase.
Kind of.
Lily
We
goes
worked
from
together. We didn't
Lily
go to
goes
school
from pure
together.
annoyance to utter intrigue in a matter of minutes. Go
Now
on.
it's time to play the how well did Barry read the backstory I gave him game.
Well, I read it really well, but a while back, and I couldn't find it. So
Yeah.
let's see how well I can
That's right.
add to this.
I will fact check as you're going.
Embedded pigeon
For
comes
ya.
on into the rescue.
But he goes on to say that the last thing he remembers, Respect was showing him a construct she was working on, and something happened, and there was a bright flash, and then intense heat, and then he woke up in her room just this morning.
Go back to the
But
part about the intense heat.
Lily looks to Roland and he's like, I'm gonna tell him.
He's, I'm pretty sure I was caught in an explosion.
If I would assume so, yeah, that sounds very much like an explosion. Would
Mhm.
know. I've been in some.
So I think she killed me.
That's a bit of a leap. How would you know she caused the explosion? That could have come from anywhere.
Accidentally.
Mm.
I mean, it's possible, but
I mean,
for all
beyond
you
that,
know, the explosion could have happened and she could have, like, saw you in an, I don't know, really can't fix state and maybe you were put into a construct. I don't
How long
know.
have you been with her?
not too long. I
A
mean,
week? Maybe?
And my only memories are of today, so how could I have been put into a construct?
I mean, like, whenever she did this before we met her.
She was very surprised.
obviously there is something else that's not exactly being told by Respect at this time.
I'm not the artificer or mechanic or magic user here, so...
Also, you guys know this is like the third or fourth Egos you've seen, technically.
Yeah,
One got
because it had
melted
been rebuilt.
down. Yeah.
I just slowly pick up pieces of armor as we travel and put them in my pocket.
Yep.
So there's
Yeah.
an occasional variation. The helmet's the only thing that really stays like consistent.
So Respect, you've gotten your 8 hours. You wake up, look to the chair where
Oh.
Egos was. He's not there.
Outline.
Lily's asking about, like, who Egos is, his relationship with Respect, what it was like. Like, he's just asking about, like, cool,
The
what
details.
talk about who you are. What do you know?
I would
Try to
say,
make him feel more comfortable.
for the sake of saving Barry, the memory check on this. Egos
Thank
would
you.
happily tell you that him and Respect met while working in the spell guard together. He was one of the Knights of Silver, and she was a spell guard, and they did a couple missions together, and then she started meeting up with him even after they stopped working together, and he trained her how to fight. She taught him a bunch of like languages and intellectual things, to the point where they were actually starting to date. And
Mhm.
then she went to school, and he'd be visiting her there, and then she was working, like basically always working inventions,
Oh yeah.
decided to show him. And then yeah, eventually, and he would say, when he was getting close to proposing to her, is when that explosion happened, and
Ooh.
then yeah, he came here.
Went out with a bang.
Yeah, he'll say like she was always like she seemed more panic right now than she used to be. Like she
Yeah.
was usually all cool. That
Roland,
was
that's
one
a
of the
point of
things he
inspiration.
liked about her is That she was always
Question.
so smart and always seemed super collected.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't know what exactly happened, but clearly something has changed. He has no idea why, he says with sarcasm.
One question, and I mean this in the least offensive way possible. I just simply can't think of any other words. Has she always been a bitch? Like, just rude and non-caring and absolutely dead inside?
She's an acquired taste, I guess. But I find her sweet.
Hold on. He does hide his offense at that.
Mm.
And kind of says, well, something must have happened since like last time I saw her.
Perhaps it may have been the fact that
she wasn't good with people, but she was a good person.
Well, I only ask in the sense of knowing that losing someone important to you can seriously fuck you up. And it's a curiosity. It's like, okay, well, that might explain maybe why she's not the most pleasant person to be around. But she's certainly been helpful, and she didn't have to stay here and help us with, basically what we're doing. Do you know what we're doing? Do you have any recollection of what we've been doing?
His only memories are of this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lily takes his turn and fills Egos in on what they've been doing for the past.
You want to do a quick perception check, by the way, Ashley? To see if you heard Respect coming down the stairs during that?
No.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yes, he does. It does not change his wording. And,
oh, well, I feel much more rested now.
Good to know.
She says.
You've been letting Egos know what's been going on, and he's finding out about him.
Yes, he always was talking to one. How much did he tell you?
Told you two were friends, and he may have died in an explosion. At least that's the last he remembers, so. And that you were working on a.
And that it was your fault.
Yeah.
Lily just.
Well, you're not wrong.
I mean, I was giving you benefit of the doubt.
I was hoping to have this conversation with only Egos in the room, but I suppose cat's out of the bag.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Accidents happen.
With a cat in your bag?
The cat's been dead a while now.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, tails in your bag of holding?
Lily reaches out and whaps
yes, after you fail
upside the head.
Yes, there's a time and a place, but come on.
Whap!
Right now's the time, and this is the place.
you get the Lily special. It's called
Non-lethal.
To the face.
Nothing of any pain. It's just slap upside the head.
Your hand gets really hot.
Respect is going to sit down to Egos. Well, I suppose you should say my son.
You're cutting out, Megan.
Oh no! Am I back?
The tail is lost forever.
You're good now.
Just ends up being like in Monsters vs. Aliens, where like he just keeps going up and you only get part of the story. But I told you too much already. I was actually the one thing I forgot is the name of the school. Second.
At the school.
PJ Hickenbottom's Academy.
Of talented youngsters.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Case, but in less
You're a Harry wizard.
Not a sorcerer.
What?
Ladies' college, that's what it was. I was attending the ladies' college, and Egos and I acquaintances.
Lily is visibly biting his tongue.
And I was working on the early prototypes of gestures to the construct suit of armor. were some miscalculations, and when I came into the room and was showing Egos what I had completed, it exploded. Egos, you were caught up in the explosion, as well as several others. I was as well. It took quite a few months to hide the damage. And there was nothing left to bring him back. No body parts. The ashes were melted, mixed in with the rubble that was left of my laboratory. And I had to leave town because, of course, killing many, many people does not exactly get you a scholarship, it gets you expelled.
Well, unless you go to murder school.
Sure.
For murder hobos.
And I've been traveling ever since. Obviously, I perfected the construct. But I had more or less, I believed, moved on since there was no way to bring him back. Evidently, there was.
So it's
Bloody
But-
Hadbert.
Yeah. But yes, it was an accident. And I have accepted that's what happened. It was my fault. Those people are dead because of me, but you know, to be honest, I've moved on. It happened. They're dead. Can't let it.
It's okay.
I
get
think
it.
my favorite part of that story is when people burn to death.
Yaf, you should run and respect. Please don't kill the idiot.
Can I shoot him?
I mean, I can't stop you technically. I can just ask
He is
nicely.
fireproof, and then she just shoots Yath with a firebolt. No damage, just like a Nerf gun again. But
Bonk.
Oh.
to be honest, I'm just doing that because he's annoying. He is right. It was my fault. People did burn to death. But any excuse to shoot an idiot is a good excuse.
Oh well.
So, Egos. Now that you know the story, what is your take on the situation?
Well, I've got no body.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Bye.
See you later.
So, yeah, he says he doesn't have his body.
What do we take on it?
What is Ego's take on it?
Mm-hmm.
But he still loves you, damn it.
Yeah, my volume was all the way down. What was the respects question?
Just sort of
It
like
was, what
Egos'
was
take on
Egos'
this.
take on the situation?
Okay.
There might be a tiny little complication in the situation as to how exactly you did come back, as clearly as, despite how intelligent I am, it was not my doing. If I had known how to do this, I would have done that quite a while ago. I'm pretty sure that you being back is a prepayment for me helping cause the apocalypse.
The looks on everyone's faces. Priceless.
I'm a
Even
what?
Yath is like,
Oh, really, Bird?
Lily's gone from understanding to the fuck again.
Oh yes, did I not mention that I had a run-in with how do you pronounce it again?
Thurston.
Thurston? Had a run-in with Thurston.
No,
What?
you failed to mention that tidbit.
intense stare from Roland.
Roland,
Said
you don't get to talk. You almost went with your crazy ex.
It consists a tiny price of helping one of the princes escape their plane and come into ours.
Oh, you too?
He promised he would. I sense a
God.
distraction, so let's talk about that instead.
Roland's just like, what is going on?
Inside his brain, he's almost going to have an aneurysm. I know I shouldn't joke about it. It's a very serious medical issue, but there is close to it happening.
Yep.
Would I have to do a check to see if, like, oh, that's why he's fireproof, or is that just super obvious at this point?
Yeah, you can roll an intelligence.
Lily will know. He's like, oh,
Straight up
that was
intelligence.
the thing. The dude. Oh,
Oh, that shouldn't be at advantage. So this would be the 14.
Yeah, you definitely. You're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
this has to do with you
In
going
my
through the
defense,
portal, doesn't it?
unlike him, I didn't say yes.
Yet.
But you've already been paid.
Obviously,
You kind of have to say yes now.
I did
Struck a
say
bargain.
prepayment. And of course, I'm feeling a little bit
Caught?
disjointed and unsure right now. Not caught. I was gonna tell. Well, in that you died, but it was entirely. I was just playing the field. I was gonna go with whoever won. What? I've known you for like a week. You think I would choose you?
No. I just feel you would choose, the, never mind. No, you probably wouldn't choose the moral option.
My decision was not of morale. I will
No.
say that my current plan before gestures to egos, all this happened, was to see how the next fight went. If it seemed like we could stop it, of course I'm going to stop it. I live in this world. I'd rather it not be enslaved and full of earthquakes. But if we just happen to not be doing well in the fight, of course I'm going to go with the winner. But I know someone, kind of gestures to Egos again, would probably not approve of that now. So
Definitely not approve of that.
I guess I have to. I guess
Egos
I
will
have
remember
to
this.
now.
As
And in my defense, I was positively exhausted and thinking straight. So,
uh,
but I didn't. I never said.
no. Honestly, crazy as it is, if I was in your shoes, I might do the same. Shitty as that is, if that was someone who I cared about, because I get that. It doesn't excuse
So
you
you're.
the action, and fine, I get it. And I think every one of us has a notch on our belt of stupidity. Looks at Yaff, looks at
I'm not
Roland,
worrying about.
points to himself. Nobody's perfect. If you want to come and try and sincerely help us for this next bit, by all means, I certainly won't stop you and would appreciate it as long as it's sincere. I certainly don't want to forego your friend to the nether should this not work. So that's up to you. What you want to do here.
Well, since Egos has started this whole honesty train that is happening right now, I suppose several.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Ah, I'm in the green though. Maybe I'll move the mic closer to see if it's just cutting out because I'm far.
Maybe.
It might be.
I suppose I should be honest before I get caught in more lies. Here's my plan and what you can expect. I will go with you and I will attempt to help stop the cult. Because again, constant earthquakes makes it very difficult to make my inventions. You need a steady hand for that. But if things go sour, I will be them with the winners. But I will not actively sabotage.
I suppose that's the best one could ask for in the situation. It's fair.
Though I suppose it's also not entirely my decision. Because
True.
looks at Eos again. Some people are nicer than me.
Egos has disappointed mom face on.
Even though
He
he has
doesn't
no
even have a
face.
face, but like,
but you
you
can
know.
tell.
You can tell.
Darling, I will admit, it has been hard to maintain what you had helped me get to before. May have slipped into older habits, but
Disappointed head shake.
it's not my decision to make. Would you rather I do the good thing and you might end up dying again?
You mean
Or
the thing that saves millions of people from being tortured or enslaved? Don't give it air quotes if it's actually good.
this is why I absolutely hate you.
And Roland's like, Egos is my
You can
best
tell
buddy
that's
now.
like not in like an actual like she's just annoyed because she knows he's right.
Well, it's just kind of like a soft kind of chuckle, but it's not mocking. It's like it's almost an understanding kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I would kill absolutely everyone in this room and everyone in the world if it meant I got to keep you.
At least you're being honest.
But
I think any of us would do that. Maybe.
Agreed.
I
Not
just met
Yash.
the guy.
Not Yash.
I'm a big fan.
he actually would never shut up about you. It's one of the reasons I don't entirely enjoy your music.
Ah, we have a lot to talk about.
Chicka 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 chick
I
chick.
suppose I'm asking, are you willing to die for their cause, for this noble cause?
One life for millions? I can't see a choice in that matter.
I mean, there's always a choice, but doesn't necessarily mean it's a easy one. Should you want to go the other way, but there's a
Also,
choice.
obviously, there's a way that brought me partially back, so there's got to be a way out there.
That was my thought.
May I have a moment with Egos alone?
By all
I
means,
mean,
we're
I have
in
some
a,
things
She's
that.
like, oh, they aren't leaving, so she stands up.
we're in the
and
community kitchen. I am
pulls
having
him outside.
breakfast.
Yeah,
Roland
she's
will
like,
actually.
oh, I guess
dinner
I'll
now.
leave.
Yeah,
Make
You're
me
in
Roland
a
would.
get
common area.
Roland would leave anyways. He has some things to take care of in both his room and also in the little place where he had all his trophies and stuff.
I'm gonna play them out.
Manticore head rotting on the wall still.
Lily goes and finds
So she will leave the room. 'Cause I guess I have to be a nice person now. Considerate of you guys. Just gonna next to Egos. I'm going to say this now because, as we both know very well, endings can be sudden. If we do end up stopping them, and she's like not looking. She's just entirely like a words and being honest.
Yeah.
He takes both of your hands,
She looks at him.
kind of like to direct you to look at his, empty visor.
I'm sorry, I can't. Not. It's not your face. If we lose, if I lose you again, I will bring you.
He says, I know you will.
And I will try my best to do it through not morally questionable ways. Like I said, I hadn't said yes. You know me. Anyone tells me what to do, it's a surefire way of me not to do it. I will continue getting stronger. and I will continue to study magic until I find a way to bring you back good. Not dunk dunk. Not this. I'll bring you back so that I can look into your eyes.
He pulls you in for a big hug,
Duh.
That
Aw.
Big
and he
hug,
says,
hug.
"He says, I know you will, and I love you."
of course you do.
Roland, the earthquake has caused some damage to your.
To his trophy room.
Yeah, so you go down. Some of the tunnel is sort of, you get little small cave-ins and whatnot. However,
Mhm.
once you get to the trophy room, it's also opened up a passageway that you didn't know was there.
Nani?
Secret
Wonder
tunnel.
School.
Fuck
Secret
no.
tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Well, he passes. He doesn't even look at much of the trophies he had there, considering the conversation with Celeste beforehand and Lily smacking some sense in his thick skull. Um, he's going to go see, like, in the passageway. Is it illuminated by any source, or is it just dark?
It's dark, but there were torch sconces, so you could have struck up
Okay.
a torch.
He'll just quickly do that, and he'll see where this pathway takes him.
Yeah, so it just starts to do like a spiral down
Mm-hmm.
and down, and it goes quite a ways.
All right. Well,
So how far do you follow it?
I'll take it down to the very bottom.
Splitting the
Okay.
party.
So yeah, it goes down, down, and it opens into a cavernous space.
What do my
Okay,
non-magical
move on.
eyes see?
Okay, my roll 20 is acting up. One sec.
Please stand by.
Okay. I'll just move everybody over because that way.
People can see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing this.
You come out
Okay.
here.
I should be able to.
Yeah, you got it. Cool. All right, let me pull up the descriptor for this cavernous area.
Sure. As Roland enters this place, someone has a chill run up his spine, considering the last time that he was inside an area underground. It's like, yeah, you done goofed there, son. You done goofed.
Yeah. What's the ath up to?
I guess I'm still. I don't know why I put the lisp on there. Guess I'm still in the kitchen with Lily. Kitchen common area.
Someone's in the kitchen with Lily. Someone's
Lily
in
went.
the kitchen, I
Oh.
know.
Lily went to find Neeps.
Oh. Like,
Yeah, you find him out digging in the pasture.
Yep. He's just chilling with Neeps.
why aren't we going to this thing that we were invited to?
I needed to nap.
I got
I've
all
been ready
Tell
for
my boyfriend
hours.
I killed him.
The thing's starting to chafe real bad.
all dressed up and nowhere to go. A natural passage enters this rubble-strewn chamber from the south, or petering out to the north, and you entered from the north.
Mm-hmm.
Stone doors lead to the east and west and south The rusting iron rails are anchored to the floor, and a pair of ancient ore carts rest on the rails. The dust on the floor is thick, and the air is stale.
Could you just reveal more for the viewers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in there.
Just reminds me of the time when I was in a room full of cadavers and everything, except less corpsey.
And you actually have a memory flashback right now. These tracks went all the way up to your little trophy room,
Ah,
and your dwarven friend, she had set it all up in case you guys needed a quick entry.
and then the ore cart itself would be basically the locomotion going to and from then.
Yeah, mostly two. It's gravity, so you
Mhm.
get in the up top and go "Whoa," like Space Mountain, throw up a couple times. But it's in a corkscrew, so it's fine. Everything gets
Wait,
pulled
yeah, they ate my toast.
The culprit has been revealed.
The only one who had toast for breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, Roland will just take after having that flashback from his past life, he kind of takes a look around, and as much as he would love to consider going further in, with this information, he'd want to tell the rest of the group about it, but he has some other tasks he'd like to do in the trophy room that he had set up.
All right. So back up the stairs you go, up the ramp there.
Yeah, up the ramp there, and he'll go back to the area where all of his past glories had been. And he looks upon them with, at once he thinks back upon is that how much glory had I been seeking in my life that I needed to fill this room with vanities such as this. He sort of flips through some of the books and sees some of the banners and tapestries that are there, and it doesn't fill him with any of the fond memories that he had when he was alive during those times, but emptiness looking at it. And as he still has the silver promise band he had given to Celeste, he looks at it and he looks at the one that's upon his hand still. And after putting the torch back into its sconson, he basically looks at some of the items there with one last moment before he ascends back up into the farm itself, into the upper stairs. He has thoughts he will be putting these things to rest in the near future.
Okay.
Nice.
And he'll see who's in the common area still, but since everyone's kind of gone off, it's like, well, I guess I have one thing I need to do.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
promise
sitting there in a chair doing the big man spread with his silver mankini on.
looking outstanding as always, yes.
Yeah, it's like I have somewhere to be.
And we will get to it in due time, my friend. In due time.
Suspect we'll
Where?
probably come in and grab some food as well because I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
I found something in the basement again. It might be of worthwhile note if we need to go back to the places where we have been before.
wait, hold on. You're telling me that there's a connection to our house to the monster-filled caverns that have killed me nearly 3 times.
Oh, considering
Has
that
a
there weren't
hidden
monsters when it
lock?
was made, then yes, you are correct.
Can you show me where I would like to install a lock?
At the
I
very
don't
If
think
least.
the
nothing
lock
comes up
is
and
going to
kills
work.
us in our sleep. It's clearly our security. Gestures to hand, gestures to. He does. I don't think you have the ring. You said you put it away, but
He still has the promise band in his hand, and he still has the one on him too.
gestures to. Clearly, security's not our best
Not really.
situation right now.
But no, Roland will guide Respect down to the trophy room and then the hidden passageway and explain basically what in his one of his many past lives of the construction that was made by one of his dwarven companions. Just so that way it's easier access if we need to get to places rather than traveling by carriage or foot.
I mean, clearly they're not trying to kill us. They just want to watch us sleep. What's wrong with that?
I think the part of watching
Somehow
you
that's even
sleep
more disturbing.
is the issue.
Well, I'll install a one-sided lock, so that way we can get out in a hurry, but they can't. Though some of those things I'm sure would not be stopped by a door.
Probably not, but at least some sort of alarm would be probably a blessing if you're able to do that.
The tunnel's not big enough for a lot of the bigger things, so it'd have to be about humanoid size.
So we did see that like one lady that was like drenched in blood, surrounded by corpses or something. It was just like we just walked in and went nope and walked away. I'm sure she'd
like-
fit.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
trouble.
you busy? Yeah, gotta go.
We're just gonna go this way.
Yeah, we're a
you
little
stay there,
tired and worn
fine.
out right now.
If my
Today's
heart's not
my
really
day.
in it today, you know, it's
Yeah.
a Sunday, and that's when I do my laundry. So
Yeah, gotta
Hanging
speak with
out
form.
all that emotional laundry.
Yeah.
Well, unless we're leaving right away to go and stop the cult, Respect will search the house for a lock to install on the trophy room door.
Yeah, because it's what, late sort of afternoon dinner time now, so we'll probably won't be leaving until morning anyway.
Ah,
You hear an abjected sigh from upstairs.
It's too bad that people don't listen to plans. Or yeah.
okay.
just blowing
Um,
up
so-
towns. Shouldn't stop them or anything.
It's probably about 3 or 4 in the afternoon right now. So
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's enough time to install a lock.
yeah, you're on a farm. You can find something that's unsophisticated to lock the pantry, the cellar door.
reinforce it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That might be put.
Make me sit in front of it.
Here, have a nap here.
Okay.
Well, there's also some of the crates and boxes that would be inside the trophy room anyways that you could Roland would push that just to reinforce it after the lock has been pushed. There, he doesn't seem to care about moving things around, even if they clatter down or get broken. To him, there's no emotion to the stuff that's in here now.
Yep.
Except for that #1 paladin trophy that, so.
That's
Yeah,
blood.
Roland's like, I could have sworn it was here. I remember it was there.
I remember getting it in paladin school.
Yeah, I was the best paladin of graduating class, and then now it's gone.
Pretty sure you knew I had it with me, and I tried to give it to you once, but you did something good, and you were like, "Not now." And then I've since given
Yep.
it to somebody else.
Yeah, Roland's like, not the time.
So I don't think I have it anymore.
No, it's probably long since gone.
Probably burned up in the fire portal.
Yeah. Yeah, Imix is like, paladin trophies. Pff.
The
This is going on my shelf.
Nice.
And then I can
Straight
brag to
love
the
of
other
molten
princes.
gold.
I always wanted one of these, man. You know how hard it is for like evil guys to get a like good paladin's trophy?
I want to be best
Going on
boy.
the bookshelf.
All right. So, are you guys waiting for the morning, or
I would
But
assume
as
so.
well,
gonna
so
head
everyone
off
else
to
that
Bellard?
didn't sleep doesn't get a point of exhaustion from staying up.
We
It sort
probably,
of sounds like we'll be waiting.
yeah, there's no reason not to really, so.
So they're gonna start without us. They literally called us out. I'm sure they want us to be there so they can be all petty.
What if we
Uh-huh.
just never show up? Hey, where are these guys?
Bitches, we're going
Guys,
to
no, I
water
swear I
temple
sent
first.
an invitation. Are you sure you sent the invitation, Jim? Yeah, I did send the invitation. I swear they'll be here any day.
I
Did you
had
get the right
fucking
address?
go.
Of course.
I don't know, the sign fell over.
There's so many farms. They look the same.
Told you we should have delivered it before causing the earthquake.
Dang
It
it.
doesn't have the same
This is why we
dramatic
plan,
effect.
guys.
All right. So
Oh,
the
and I will
next
say the
day-
door now has a lock, and also I have Smith proficiency, and it's a farm, so I'm sure I could find it. It's got like a metal, like you know the wooden things that go in front of the door to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta lift and unlock from our side, but the other
Mhm.
side's harder to get in.
Mhm.
Letting this thing house friend killed me 3 times.
Okay, I just put Red Larch on the map there for you guys.
Okay.
And Bellard. So there.
Okay.
And I think I accidentally moved the map as well because something's not lining up here. Dang it.
Even the Earth cults is moving everything on us.
There we
We're
go.
too
Did
late.
you guys
We
feel
should have
that?
listened to Yath. Something Respect would never want to say.
She'd rather eat those words.
Screw you guys, I'm going to the fireplace.
I'm going to see my fire daddy.
It's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be somewhere else.
I told you.
You guys are just jealous because my dad's hot.
Yeah. Okay, so to get to Bellard, you need to go north on the long road, and then at Westbridge, take the stone trail across the Great Stone Bridge. To get to Bellard.
Okay.
So,
Why are we going to Bellard?
because that's what the letter said.
Yep.
Okay.
They were
Ours
going to be
don't kill.
destroying.
I wasn't sure if we were gonna go the sneaky way.
I mean, they know we're coming already.
Fair.
Well, it seemed like this is where Yath wanted to go. It's where his invitation said.
True.
That I did.
So, like 6 o'clock rolls around, Yath's banging pots and pans. Like, come on,
Come
get up!
on!
I've been ready since yesterday.
Yeah, why go into the basement? We've been there. These people are waiting for us. Why make them wait?
So you get your wagon hitched up and off you go. Tompkins says, "Can you please just bring it back this time? It's getting really hard to pick it up elsewhere."
We will try.
If you do all die on this trip, it will be near. It'll be near Belia. But also, if you die on this trip, you're gonna be enslaved. So
Least of your worries is a wagon, yeah.
Now,
Okay.
before
I'll
heading
just,
on out,
Go for it.
Roland will give Tompkins the 2 promise bands he has. Is smell it down. These 2 rings. You can use them for anything that you wish.
I was just gonna give him a piece of platinum and be like, here, buy all the wagons you need. If this one doesn't come back or gets burned, I don't know.
Right?
But it has sentimental value.
Thank you, Mr. Yath. Much appreciated.
oh god,
Tell all your friends.
we're first class people. We're part of the 1%. Just buy another one.
Oh, jeez.
You're my entourage.
Just buy a new one.
Like I said, you never know if it's just gonna be lit on fire.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So, You guys cross the Great Stone Bridge. I thought I had a nice picture for you guys. One sec here. Let's see if I can
Draw
Some
my phone
Transition.
picture on the
time
map.
later.
find it. Bella. Man, that was a long trip. I can't believe we did all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Can't believe
know,
the
right?
Yath played I Spy the whole time, and every single time it was the wagon.
And we never got it. Oh.
Something that is brown.
Everyone's annoyed, but Egos is just happily playing along the whole time.
Yeah.
Enamored because he's a fan. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
I'm
with
so
the Yath.
Yep. It's idle right
Every
there.
time he says that, there's like a from
Yep, a collective sigh.
he'll get over
All
it
right, did
soon
that pop
as
up for
soon
you
as he
guys?
gets to know him. Yeah. Oh,
Yosh.
Yes, it did.
that doesn't look precarious at all.
Lily doesn't want to go over that.
It's the only way to cross.
No.
Just don't look down.
I don't.
Either ways, you could cross the wooden bridge that you had a panic attack on going from
Nope.
going to Womford, and then going north again. But this is the quickest way right now.
Lily's doing his best to stay in the middle and look off to the distance.
Could
Yath
I-
is like flying over and under and looping around.
Sorry,
Could I
respect.
do an Arcana check to see if that hand like got like washed off somehow? If he would like no longer be in there, or if it's like a magic hand and it's just there for good.
You can already see some of the blood flaking off.
Ah,
But yeah, roll an Arcana. Okay, you don't think the handprint is what's keeping him there. You think he's bound to this set of armor. Now, should this
Okay,
set of armor get destroyed, well,
Foreboding.
off he goes again. You think the blood is just there because, the caster had bloody hands.
okay.
Someone who's got like permanently sweaty hands, she's got like permanently bloody hands, it seems.
Oh no, Cheeto dust hand.
Cheetah dust.
Oh,
Oh no.
it's a constant particle effect happening at all times.
Okay. So, as you get to the edge of the bridge and you can see where Bellard should be on the horizon,
Oh no.
Nothing.
it looks like a torrential rain cloud.
Oh.
The whole town is flooded.
Yep. Good
Yeah,
old water cult.
They did this yesterday.
Best laid plans, right, guys? We're the good guys, right?
And so it's been heavy raining all day since yesterday, and every body water has moved basically 100 feet every 6 seconds. So the town is under a substantial amount of water, and actually some of that water is now flowing towards the river, following the roadway. Crops are destroyed. You see a bunch of dead cattle floating by. People on makeshift boats trying to, get out of there, figure out what's going on.
Respect
So yeah,
points at the people on the boats. Well, at least not everyone's dead.
one of the people on the boat says, "My livelihood, my cabbages are all destroyed. Won't make it through the winter."
He'll be fine.
Just dismiss the
Not like
poor
we can
lamentation.
do anything about it.
I knew we
We had
should have
no
left
idea.
yesterday.
You know, we were dealing with both of them at the same time.
Is that yeah?
Respect is holding back so many jokes about being double teamed because she knows Egos is here.
Oh, happy days! Look, it's the bard. Yes, yes, yes. From some of the
Sing it.
folks. Chicka chicka chicka. Yeah, you've raised the spirits of these poor people. Do you want to roll a performance to see how much you raise their spirits?
Okay.
So enthusiastic.
Oh yeah, they it's almost like the flood's not affecting them at all.
Happy days.
For
All
them,
right.
maybe.
Yeah, it's like I could have prevented this yesterday.
I don't get invited to a lot of things.
I wonder why.
I finally do, and look what happened.
Yeah, one of the farmers will say that these weird robed people showed up in town about 8 o'clock at night, activated some sort of magical device, and everything started flooding.
Cool.
Cool.
Have you seen any
Oh
traces of
no,
them
we
still
had
here?
no way of knowing that that would happen.
Didn't.
Unfortunate.
We didn't. There was nothing saying there's no threat. It was literally don't do anything else. That's what
No,
that letter stated to me.
he said that they were going to destroy the town of Bellard.
Yeah.
Exactly
And
say
then
when.
basically, you guys were punching above your weight class here. You're meddling in affairs that you shouldn't be.
Oh,
Cool. So, where to now?
Well, I suppose we go and stop one of the cults. Which one's closer? You
I
guys are
don't
the
know.
cult experts. I don't know exactly what's going on here.
Probably the one that's underneath our house. That's what I would do. I mean, it's there. Why not use it?
Back in the wagon.
I think Barry wants us to go to the Sacred Stone Monastery.
Oh no, I'm just letting you guys know where
Okay.
things were.
Yeah, the water one was where Lily disappeared for a while. And there was the hunters that Tail was going after.
mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
South
Riverguard
Zambes.
Keep.
Right.
I think everyone at Feathergale probably just thought we died. Hey, they just
Well,
left,
that person did
stole
help you
some of
out.
our birds, and then
Mm-hmm.
I mean, going to the monastery sounds like a terrible idea because there's zombies in it.
Yeah, it's a substantial
Actually,
amount
there's
last time
what?
I remember. Zombies.
On what?
Bunch of goblins came in. Zombie apocalypse. It's terrible. But hey, we're all about destroying things as we go because why not? I don't know. I still think we should just go back and
I
go down.
pride myself on being able to predict things, but it is impossible to predict what's going to happen. All of you.
That is a
And yet
fair
we're gonna be
assessment.
blamed for it anyway. Yay! I'm so enthused.
For the record, I didn't know that would happen with Jonk.
But
Yep.
I did.
The flay.
Just
My one not Cinderay character that became undead, and now I have to play him Cinderay because he just doesn't have emotions.
all right. So what next, folks?
Well, because Zambis, we can't go up through the monastery, so going from underground does seem like the best option.
That's what I'm thinking. Either way, one or the other. Seems both
Either
of
have.
them are gonna be, you know.
They will
Whatever
be
we
attacking regardless.
whatever
So,
we find first, we'll go there.
well, may as well try to deal with. You're right, Lily. There's going to be a case if we have to pick one. We can't do both at once.
Yeah. It's
Unless we
flipping a coin.
split the
you
party.
split the party. Ah!
We've learned this
No!
before.
We do not split a
We've
party of
almost
4.
died with everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Twice.
We do not want to split the party. That's a bad idea. No, we'll just go down, deal with one, find the other, go from there. It doesn't matter which one we find first. They're both doing damage. It's a 50-50 split.
Fire Nation or Water Tribe?
Water tribe.
Tribe.
So yeah,
Well-
I've highlighted some places on the map that you've been to.
Mhm.
Summit Hall. That's where the paladins were. That's where Roland's body was for
Yep.
a long time. Riverguard Keep, where people got pinned to things and pickled and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Scarlet Moon Hall, where Yath literally just destroyed all the freaking story I had set up for him.
YOLO.
All the exposition. Sacred Stone Monastery, where
This entire thing has just been very like, ooh, I'm gonna have Yath like do this story. Oh no, he set it on fire. I'll bring his brother in. Oh, he set it on fire.
There seems to be a reoccurring theme here.
Oh, it's on fire.
That's what happens when you give a bird fire power.
Okay, I've got all this story set up and it's on fire. Oh no. That's all
This
of
is
you.
okay.
This is fine. Okay, let's go. Oh. Or I guess if we're going. Okay, one second. Where's our?
There's home. Red Larch.
Yeah, at Red Larch.
And about 10 days south on the long road, we'll take you to Waterdeep.
Mhm.
That's a really good in there.
Back in the wagon, back home. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Let's do
All right,
that. We
let's
might
do
be able
that
to use
then.
the access point to get towards these
We're
areas with the cults.
going back home.
Okay.
What a wonderful trip.
Hey, Tompkins is kind of happy to see you guys back with the wagon. So.
Yeah, we just sort of leave it, don't even say anything, just go down to Roland's trophy room.
All right. Thank you. All right. Ready for another.
There's so many transitions. Oh,
And Roland's like, wait, where'd everyone go?
oh, my God.
Okay, you'll have to adjust these tokens because they're old, but reduce, reuse, recycle, guys.
That's okay.
These pixels don't grow on trees, you know.
Be kind and rewind.
Alrighty then.
All right. Where do you go?
Do we want to check these doors to start?
Off the rails on a crazy train.
Maybe it's something that can be going quicker through.
Yes. With going back in here with this section there, our masterful DM, did the flashback give Roland any more insight into where this might take them? Like specifically the doorways?
Okay, I think it must have been my computer that just fudged up there because I just got Super Robot James.
It could have been my reception there.
No,
No.
I heard you just fine.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it was me
no.
then.
Okay. Yeah, Roland was just, since they're all back down there and he's examining the place, with the flashback he had previously, is there any more insight into sort of like the doorways that are there or like an intuitive direction now that they're back here?
So you believe the entrance to the Earth cult area somewhere in this direction.
Okay.
And the water is much further south.
Okay. Yeah, Roland will tell the rest of the party that if we were to be dealing with the cultists of the earth, we'd be much more quicker to access their hideout than we'd be with dealing with Shadowkeel.
Well then, lead the way, Rowan.
Ba, 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 ba.
Boo.
I'm doing a frightened. Don't talk to me now.
Okay. Weird crystals
Hello there,
jut
sir.
from the walls and floor of this ancient hall, giving off violet light. On the east side, these crystals form a distant doorway or gate, beyond which the floor slopes downward to slopes downward. Two huge bedrolls and barrels full of provisions are in the southern end of the room. Before you are two enormous hill giants, and they seem to be playing a game of tic tac toe.
Interesting.
When you arrive, you can see that one of them is frustrated because it looks like he's losing. And he says, I want to play these little guys. Hey, Puny Bones, want to play?
Duh.
Lily's like, sure,
Okay.
I'll play.
All right, 1 second. I need to pull up a hill giant.
To tic tac toe? Uh oh.
I hope they
'Cause
don't.
it's an
Oh, boy.
intelligence check to determine the winner. And I don't think hill giants are too bright, but
How did they get in here?
you know,
Magic.
sometimes I wonder that myself.
They got in here as kids, and then they never
yeah.
left because they got too big to leave.
Yep, they
Portals.
never grew up.
Magic.
One long ass
Anyone?
game of tic tac toe.
Do you believe in magic?
And a young
Minus
girl's
3.
heart.
They've just been eating
Okay.
purple crystals.
Oh boy.
All right, can I get an intelligence check there, Lily?
Question then.
Yes.
If Lily is trying to intentionally lose,
Oh yeah, you can do
can
that.
I put myself at disadvantage basically?
Or you can just
Right,
let them
budget.
win.
Okay.
Well, that's not a bad roll for X in the middle.
Lily just kind of where do I go? He puts an O underneath it. In the middle.
The hill giant looks very studiously at this and like it's planning a chess move, just a big like. X, not in the grid.
Just on the wall.
Lily just puts another O.
And then he puts an X.
Lily's like, so tempted to fuck with the hill giant.
I win.
Wow.
Whoa! Did you see that? I
You've
won.
taken 2 more turns, Lily.
Yes. Yes.
He's not bright.
No. Lily does not argue. He's just like, wow. I've never seen someone better at tic-tac-toe than you are.
That'll be 10 gold, please.
But
I
Mr.
can't.
Giant, you were the O.
What? Can I get a deception?
Of course you can.
Okay. Insight, I guess. What skill is insight under?
Wisdom.
I believe.
Wisdom.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
sounds about right.
Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom.
I was! Oh no, I lost!
You know what? Beginner's luck. Let's go again.
As you say that, it looked like he was about to pick up his club and just smash everything in the room, but he's like, okay, one more game.
I'm tiny. I can see the board easier. Like I've got an advantage here. I'll stand up.
What am I? Which one now?
Okay, you're X. I'm
X.
O.
Okay.
Put it on your hand. Put a big X on your hand. That way you remember. There you go, buddy. So what are you guys doing down here aside from tic-tac-toe? Oh,
God in the portal.
portal. There's a portal down
Yeah, you go down that hallway where your bird friend's standing.
here? Mm-hmm. And there's a portal there?
There's a big rock portal.
Oh, wow. What's it for?
Summon a rock man.
Some rock man. That's impressive. So what do you guys do to lay a job like this?
We big.
That's a very good reason. Oh, look at you. Blocking
I
me.
won.
And you won! Look at this guy.
10
He's
gold,
very
please.
Oh, he gives him 10 gold. He doesn't even argue.
Look, Mo. I did it. I won. That's because he let you win, you stupid. No, I won fair and square.
I mean, I
Little
almost won.
X.
I almost won. It was close.
Does this mean that
See?
your friend always beats you?
Yes.
It's
Not a
rough.
really
Never
good friend.
will. We've been friends since we was your size.
Mm.
It's impressive.
So he's the real challenge then. We should try and play him.
Yes, that sounds awesome. Yath, why don't you go ahead and do that?
yeah, since you seem to be the most skilled amongst us.
Could I attempt to stealth by
Yeah,
into the
absolutely. All right, bird boy, what do you want to be?
You can choose. You're the champion.
I'll be O.
Okay.
You go first.
Oh, sorry, I don't have my boots, so that should be the just the 18 on the left. I'm used to rolling stealth at advance, but I switched it to purple
Just a
flank.
square.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll intelligence. Why do I have a -1 +2? Confused.
Because if you're in 10 feet of Roland, then you get +2 on your ability checks.
But why would that be a thing that's like added on? I don't understand. Oh, is it because I get jack of all trades. It's probably what it is. Half proficiency to non-proficient.
Even the armor clunk, clunk, clunk. Stealthy.
I guess if we're trying to do stealth checks, I get to roll mine at disadvantage.
Yay! That's not
That's enough.
terrible.
Not bad. He just puts his hands on his chain on.
Just holds everything in place.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
Don't be suspicious.
So does it just end, or is that a?
I know it goes down. Like,
Oh, okay.
won't switch the.
I know you're distracted trying to play tic-tac-toe.
Oh, big brain move. Uh-oh.
On him.
Belly.
That's my belly.
Oh.
My
No,
bad.
I'm O. You're X.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe,
No,
yeah.
that's his belly.
Yeah, come on this side so you can see better. And Lily tries to like beckon you over. Maybe you'll see better on this side.
Oh. From here. Oh, yeah. You know what? I see it now. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's a tie.
Triangle. Good move. Good move.
The ultimate combination of X and O.
He sticks his hand out. His hand is about the size of you for like a handshake. Like, good game.
Yeah.
Just shake his finger.
That's a solid power move right there, I'd say.
See, that's why Yaft's the master tic-tac-toe. Like,
Is this
we don't mess with
this
him.
is your
We can
first
never win.
loss in how many years?
25.
Well, I guess it wasn't a loss. It was a tie. So you're 25-0-1.
Mm.
Cool stuff.
I had fun.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't help be curious about this like tunnel area. Like, what's up with these purple rocks?
Geodes.
Do you
It's a
think?
mineral formation on the inside of rocks that you can crack open and find some lovely crystals.
Oh my gosh!
Exceptionally intelligent when it
This
comes
guy
to
is
rocks.
so fucking stupid, but he's just an expert on like geodes and rocks.
Yep.
I love it.
I've lived in so many caves in my whole life, and I've never seen these. Do you mind if like we go and have a look? Because those are they're beautiful.
Can I get a persuasion?
Please, for the love of God.
Dice gods, please be kind.
I use my inspiration.
Well, I was going to say, absolutely. Just keep an eye out for intrusions of feldspar and iron. It's very
Okay.
interesting. Changes the colors, you see.
Then I will not use my inspiration.
You guys
Alright,
look
yeah,
like you've been playing for a while. You should probably go take a nap.
Oh yeah.
I have a bite to eat.
Tic-tac-toe takes it out of you.
Yeah, eat whatever you're gonna eat.
So does God Duty. We're very good gods.
Yeah.
I can tell. Like, no one's
Can't believe
slipping
it was
past
so
you
easy to
guys.
sneak by them, Roland.
Yes, I know. It's
Alright, enjoy
almost too good.
enjoy your dinner. We'll just take a look at these rocks and then be out of your hair. Ooh.
Oh god, it's the empty void. So it took a while for the map to load.
Took a while
What
for it to
map? What
turn
map?
dark.
We didn't see anything.
I saw lots of many things. Some
Like
scary
everyone
things.
showed, like all the people showed up, and it's an empty void, and I was like, oh, the budget ran out.
Oh.
Yep. Somebody turned the lights off.
Please renew your subscription.
There you go.
How in the bloody hell did I end up at the back?
Somehow got. It's all part of a plan.
Got distracted by the crystals on the way down. Like, ooh, this would make a good focusing.
How high is this room?
It is
Make everyone glowing.
in this area 30 feet high, in other areas 15. It's
Okay.
dimly lit. The crystals here are giving off a soft violet glow.
Okay.
I'm guessing none of the crystals look easily broken off. They're all just in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could. Some of them are pretty hard. You can ask the geologist on the hardness scale what you need to break off some of these crystals.
Are they're true geode crystals?
Sure.
Considering it's a hardness of 9 out of 10, uh, probably something diamond tipped.
That's fair.
Or fireball.
Who's gonna make us all like those glowy rock lamps?
Granted, there's crystals, so if you hit it hard enough, like egos could hit it hard enough, you'll probably break some off from like the wall.
Or I
so
could
they
use
just pop
shatter.
out.
They
Ooh.
also make loud
True.
echoey.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I'm good with it. Maybe on the way out.
Okay. The rough walls of this cavern rise to a vaulted ceiling, hung with stalactites and clumps of slender, luminous crystals that bathe the cavern in a soft, violet light. Passages lead east and west. You're coming from one of them. To the east, the tunnels ascend. To the western, the passage is flanked by a pair of 20-foot tall stone statues of rough hewn humanoids, their faces grim masks of forebodings. Next to each statue is a human guard encased in stone armor.
Okay.
It's not foreboding at all.
Just like every other place that we've been to, just, a little bit more stone-faced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any like illumination here, or are we just basically using the light from what was from
The
the
crystals.
previous?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dim light.
Okay.
A dim purple light.
Well, then Lily will tell people what he sees.
Okay.
What do your elf eyes see?
Yeah. No, he tells them what he sees.
Racism.
And basically, it's like we can either go quiet or we can just guns full blazing. Your pick.
Let's try to do quiet first.
Sure. We will try to stealth his way up towards the guy on the north side. His dagger and sword drawn.
He sees
Wow.
His friend
Complete
does not.
opposite. Quite the opposite spectrum.
Yep. A nat 20 and a nat 1.
It's a riddle.
Dang.
One of them always sees everything, and the other sees nothing. What question do we have to ask?
One of us always tells the truth, the other one always lies.
Well, he would see me.
Alright,
Come
well,
on, Egos, get a Nope.
we don't know that he can see us, so here I go.
Well, yeah.
Well, he sees one.
No, if you
Lily
both roll
hears
nat ones, who
Roland.
sees what?
Lily hears Roland, and
You're
she's
not
like,
stealth,
"Ah,
and he doesn't see you.
Yep. He's like, someone's prowling around here.
Well, technically, Roland had a 2, the other guy got a 3, so he notices Roland for sure.
It's like, you there! What are you doing here?
He
honestly,
says, "Interlopers!" And the other guy goes, "Yeah, I've seen them the whole time, dude.
God.
Why didn't you
Maybe,
say
like,
something?"
There's one there and there and there.
I was
do you need,
waiting for
like,
them to get closer.
do you need
Yeah,
glasses or something?
yeah, stop. Just stop, yeah. I didn't see you. I know it's you, yeah.
Then you know that I'm here for a reason. I've been summoned by your master to play a spell. This is my entourage of roadies.
What's my
Oh,
master's
God.
name, yeah?
I don't know. It was through my manager. I was just told to come here.
You have the damn letter.
From the other person.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody gave it back to me.
What was the name on the letter?
Gar.
Gar Shatterkeel. The
Well, I wasn't there
it's-
when you read it.
yeah.
So I wouldn't.
All right, I'll need a performance check versus insight. Oh God. Well, I guess you're here for a show. Why were you sneaking?
It's part of the show.
Because it's really dark in here. I was just following the walls.
I can see just fine though.
I can't.
That must be a bird thing. All right.
All those shows that I play, the lights are just always in my eyes. My sight's going.
My sight is going.
Lily just does like a cool tumble roll out of the darkness. Woo!
Well, I'm sure he gave you a map to follow.
Sure.
Yes. But you know, there's
Aw,
5
yeah.
of us, so we should probably get a second one.
I left the map at home.
I'm being told that the map was left at home.
Can I get a deception from Lily?
God, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You didn't get a map, did you?
Can I give my inspiration to Yap?
I have inspiration. It's just funnier this way.
Wait, hold
Use
on,
it.
hold on. Let me see if I can use this. If it's before or after the.
But yes, you can give your inspiration to someone else.
Yeah,
Yep.
he has one, so
1 sec. You can add. It is now a 11 for the deception. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius. If that
Oh my
helps
God.
at all.
On a nat
if it
one.
was like a 10.
Yeah, it feels a sudden
just
flash
looked-
of genius.
So it's basically it lets you add my intelligence modifier. It is a 1, but technically, he did roll a 7. So he rolled a 1, but it is a 7.
Yeah.
So
All right.
if an 11.
He's like, he believes Lily forgot the map. He's a little suspicious of Yath at the moment. But he asks if either of you have some paper.
I think he was the part where I forgot the map, and that map came with like all the papers. And fuck, I'm so sorry. This is my only job, and it's my first day. He's like
We don't carry paper. We're trying to be less wasteful.
I guess I'm gonna
Eco-friendly.
I have to kind of do this stealthily, I guess. But if I tap a paper in my pocket, I could make a map appear on. I don't know how accurate it would be, but
Okay, so he tells you
enough from a
basically
distance.
stay on the path going north. If you come to the area full of geodes, you've made a wrong turn left. You just continue basically heading northward past the bullet kennels. And once you reach the end of after the bullet kennels, you're going to want to make a right-hand turn heading east and you'll find Marlos at the Earth portal.
That sounds pretty familiar, like the map we had. Can't believe you forgot it.
I'm so sorry. It won't happen again.
Okay, we'll be on our way.
It just went very dark on me.
Yeah. Till the lights off and they don't turn back on.
Yes, nothing to see here. Just Yath coming on through with another show-stopping performance.
I'm adding to the ambience here.
You need a purple.
And then they died.
Oh no!
Unlimited power.
I like how it just says "Go Roland" right now.
Where?
Go
Oh,
Roland.
ego.
Go Roland.
Yeah.
Go Roland.
Go.
Go
Roland.
ninja.
Ego's whispers in your ear, Respect. Does that normally work for you?
Yes, the convincing ability of his stupidity completely baffles.
Uh-oh.
All right. The walls of this circular chamber are thick with glowing crystals. In the middle of the room is a fat, egg-shaped creature with 3 arms, 3 legs, heavily lidded eyes, and a wide mouth atop a stony ovoid body. Casually dropping gemstones into a creature's gaping mouth is a creepy-looking earth cultist.
Gems, you say?
Oh no.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
I probably can't see them from here, though.
It's lit, so.
Yeah,
Flare, flare, flare,
see-
flare.
you would see the glitter of them, I would say.
And this thing's dropping from that far away?
He's tossing them,
Ah.
kind of like throwing a cards in a hat.
How high is the ceiling in here?
About 15 feet.
Okay, I'm going to fly in the middle and try and catch one.
All right, can I get a dexterity?
Like, just dex or like acrobatics or what?
Straight dex.
Ew.
You catch one.
And then, phew.
Hey! Hey! That's for Grox, you dumbass! How
Oh,
dare you steal offerings from a emissary of Ogremach?
I don't know what you just said.
Give him back his gem, you fool. Did the rest of you bring offerings for Grox?
What does Grox take?
I got an offering.
Gems.
I've been picking up weird shit this entire time. Somehow I haven't picked up a.
So he likes gems?
I'm going to tap one of the pebbles in my pocket and make it kind of look purple and glowy.
You see the large creature go.
I have a piece of jet that I collected many moons ago. I'm gonna throw
Okay.
that in there.
He utters something in elemental.
Hmm.
Dang it. I made a mistake choosing primordial instead of a weird,
Actually,
even weirder one.
let me double check that. Might be primordial.
This is why Triss took Taryn. Or Ignim. Ignim. Yeah. Ignim.
Talk to your Zoran friend.
Yeah.
Yes, alas.
Alas, poor Zoran, we knew him, Horatio.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn, yeah.
What did? Sorry, you have to remind me again because of course I'm an idiot and didn't write it down. The destruction orb that I have. What does it do? It just blows up, right? If it's
So in the immediate vicinity, it does do some shard damage, but it creates a heat wave
right.
and starts brush fires and stuff.
If it is consumed by something,
Uh-oh.
It is a magic item.
Slowly
However,
would.
you do know it is of the fire cult,
Yes.
and as such might be recognized.
Okay.
But I can summon them, right?
In the fire node, yes.
Oh, okay.
You do your little dance and they, hey, Macarena.
Well, Lily pulls out a tiny piece of jet.
Okay. Everybody's
Get
got
all
some
this
jet.
jet.
Will this do?
Toss it in.
He tosses it in. It's kind of cute if you look at it in a certain way.
I suppose.
The fellow says, "Is our prince satisfied with the offering?" And Grox goes, and you see like a nod from the fellow there. He's like, "All right." He likes your offering, guys.
Awesome.
Oh,
Cool.
truly we are blessed.
So we'll be on our way.
As you're walking, he says, "We walk in the shadow of Ogremach."
You
Yes.
too.
As I walk
Indeed.
through the shadow of the
And
valley of
also
death.
with you.
Where's Yath going?
This way.
That's
Okay.
the wrong way.
I was told we weren't supposed to go left.
After we go north. Yeah.
This goes north.
You're going the wrong way.
Lord.
Who's got the map?
Lily is not following him.
We can't be late for our performance there. Alright. I'll see if I can retrieve our star performer.
It's no longer going north. Okay.
So, did you find... Oh, alright, fine.
If they're gonna be difficult,
Oh, Lord. Torm, grant me strength.
are you torn?
Not only to deal with crazy vampire exes, but also Yath.
Always, yeah.
Just Yath. Just Yath. Yath is the
Yeah.
new Monica. Hey, hey, Monica. Hey, hey, Monica. One sec here, guys, before you get moving too far.
I don't get the reference.
A dull roar of splashing, churning mud fills this cavern. It's like water, but with dirt. The walls and ceilings of which are streaked with glittering veins of glowing violet crystal. A stream of mud pours through a gash in the roof, cascades down until it crashes onto a 10-foot high ledge, then tumbles over the ledge into a thin river of mud that flows out through a hole in the northeast corner. A stone staircase climbs up the ledge where the passage leads north. A tunnel on the lower level leads south, so where you just came from.
Okay.
So we need to go.
Through the mud.
Correct.
Of course, yeah, flies over.
Yeah.
Anyone walking through are going to need a strength saving throw.
It's only like 8 feet.
Yeah, is there any way to climb?
Jump over it.
6 feet wide. Um,
You can jump 6 feet.
Oh, even at that point, with Yath on the other side of the river, Roland does have some rope. So if Yath were to come back, maybe he can ask to see if there's any like areas that he could tie the rope off to act as a brace while crossing over this deluge of mud.
Yeah, is that
That's
could
the
that be a
stairway.
brace for rope? Stairs.
Hey, Roland.
so you want to tie a rope to the stairs?
Looks like you're on the wrong side
It's a
of the
stone
river.
staircase, but you might be able to find.
I'm gonna use
Well,
my
it does not help I don't have wings.
my rope of climbing and just give it the command to tie around it.
Okay.
Just give me a normal
The
rope.
respect just
and I'll
takes out
deal
the
with it.
rope, tie, and it just shoots across.
Well, I
Okay.
believe Respect has handled that just fine.
I get to use my artificer stuff today.
Yay!
So you guys have advantage on crossing this mud river.
So advantage on the strength check.
Yeah.
That's still with the -1.
Woo!
Stay close to
make it.
Roland, you get +2.
You discover that the river's about 3 feet deep. Roland makes it.
Just don't mess this up. Where's your
Why do you guys do saves instead of checks? I don't understand.
Well, if it's just like he just says strength, so I don't know which specific.
I would just
strength?
click strength, like when I'd click
Yeah, a
just
strength
dexterity.
check
right?
is typically just the straight strength, is it not? Not a saving throw.
Yeah.
Well, I
So it
have
says
the same
here.
either way for those.
It says here you must make a DC strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's the same.
Well, no, because you can do a strength check, or you can do a strength saving throw. A strength check is
Yeah.
just from straight from your stats.
Like my dex
Nothing
would be a
added,
4,
no
but my
proficiency.
dex
Yeah,
saving
I mean
throw
I'm
would
not
be an 8.
proficient with my saving throw though, so they're
Mhm.
both a -1 either way.
Yeah, but for me, I have strength saving throw, so that I'm proficient in. So that's the reason why distinguishing anyway.
Lily makes it.
So.
And
Viscous mud is 3 feet deep and comes up you.
Yum.
It's
Whatever.
all sticky.
And now your boots go squilch, 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 squilch.
Whatever. Nothing new.
And the rope unties, neatly comes back.
Okay. Okay. So the passage opens onto a smooth stone bridge flanked by boulders. The bridge is 5 feet wide, has no railings, and spans a wide cavern that echoes with strange clacking noises.
So once again, don't look down.
Yeah.
That bridge is about 40 feet long and looks very sturdy.
It's made of stone.
It is. Actually, before you guys get to the end there, Yath and Lily, when you hit about the midpoint,
Midpoint.
one of the boulders unfurls and becomes a little stone man.
You want to ride a sweet spaceship?
The only people who showed up for my protest my mom and my stepdad. I hate him.
Fuck off, ghost.
No, that ghost is my boyfriend. Please don't.
Please don't.
And Respect and Roland, you hear a shifting as the boulder behind you turns into a little stone man.
And when you say
How little,
little,
like knee length or?
It's like
If you wish to answer me these questions.
These riddles 3.
the other side, you see. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Red.
No.
No,
Yellow.
blue.
banana.
What is your quest?
I seek the Holy Grail.
What is the capital of Asteria?
I don't know.
What is the wind speed of an unladen swallow?
What?
African or European?
I don't know that.
Ah!
Had to get that one in there.
Oh.
So they are a medium creature.
Okay, so about 5 feet.
And they both look at you and go,
Oh boy.
I assume that is not friendly.
I mean, they're probably asking what the fuck you're doing here.
How tall is the ceiling?
Here you got 30 feet.
I'll fly over this one.
Okay.
Respect's gonna just start like answering in a bunch of different languages, trying to like that scene in Atlantis when he just starts saying the different ones. Parlez-vous français? I don't know if they'd understand Common, Elvish, Infernal, Primordial. Just checking.
Yeah, no. I guess Terran is a primordial language.
So be kind of like
Uh,
Quebec French
Weird
versus
dialect.
France French.
They might share like the same alphabet, but DM discretion.
They're either saying, what's the password, or do you want spaghetti?
Yes.
Ember.
So we either need password or they're offering us lunch.
I would assume it's a password.
I'd take the lunch.
Most likely.
I take the lunch special. I would have to assume it has something to do with earth and elements of some nature.
Maybe.
What was the thing that we all walk in the shadow of?
Okay, roll me a, let's say history. Let's see how we remember. Oh, yeah. We walk in the shadow of Ogrima.
I say that loosely, like close enough. Most of it's a name, so hopefully it translates well.
At that, they both curl up into a ball again.
Good job, respect.
Mad
Yes,
respect.
Respect.
Yeah.
I feel like my primordial is like putting it in Google Translate. Where like the idea's there, but there might be some. We walk in the shadow of egg.
You brought egg? We do not venture forth because we don't know what's to be revealed. Okay.
And yeah, it's like.
I was just gonna stone shape that guy into the wall, but you got it. You got it.
That's pretty clever.
Right?
Now I can save it. Not that I don't have 3 uses.
Can they get a perception check from folks as they're walking along the wall here?
Sure.
Go.
I don't want to.
The Simpsons. Who wants to drive to that cactus field? Yeah. No. 3 against 1.
Okay. So Lily, respect.
Oh, mine just got doubled, so just take the 12.
Okay. Lily and respect, you're the only ones aware of the coming through the rock towards you.
How does a
What
9
does
beat a
that noise?
12?
Oh, it's a neeps.
Oh, 14. Gotcha. Used.
Oh yeah.
As he bursts through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Tongue,
neeps.
tongue lolling out like.
He's our
Is it-
little land shark
Is it
puppy.
actually neeps?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a nameplate there.
Oh boy. I mean, this could be either really good or really bad. He's a rock creature, so. Hey,
I
Neep.
just assumed he had wandered onto your farm.
No,
Is he your
no.
pet?
Yeah,
In a way.
we found him in the Scarlet in the monastery. And when we were first trying to deal with the Earth cultists, he kind of followed me home.
He
Almost
just
like a lost
immediately goes
puppy.
to pet him.
Yeah, Lily gives him a few funking pats and
Egos gets a big tongue.
Ah.
Probably knocks an arm or two off.
1 second.
Field repairs.
Always got to fuss with your boyfriend's hair.
Field repairs on the boyfriend.
I would say when we were in the cart heading to the flooded city, she was probably like, do you want me to change any of the armor pieces? Does it look okay? Like,
It's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
can
All
I
right.
try to make it match your armor?
Come on, Neep.
With Neep bursting through the wall there, we'll leave it for this week.
Awesome.
Right.
Got a little
Have an ally.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Who knows?
He's a
Oh,
rock.
All right.
What a twist.
He's a rock creature.
But the power of friendship will trump all evils.
Ooh, good point.
Depends on the
Some rolls
I
friendship.
will be made. All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next time, possibly next week. Keep an eye on the social medias and we'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I don't almost forget like I did today. I was at work and I'm like, oh right, I gotta make a post.
Seems like there's a funny one of these every week, but thank you for the follow from Rancid Smegma.
Hey. Well, hey, thanks, man. Or lady. Whoever you are. We appreciate it.
Yes.
It was a lot. No, the one before was dildo swaggins.
Yeah. All right, well, goodbye.
Bye.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye.